Welcome back to Digging for Health. I'm Andrea, and today we are going to be showing you pepper plants. I wanted to show you a comparison between the seeds that we direct seeded into our garden and the plants that were started indoors. Now, if I step back a little bit, the plants over here on the left were started inside, and the plants on the right were direct seeded into the ground. Now, obviously they had an additional month, possibly even a month and a half with the pre-started plants, because these are the pepper plants that I actually purchased from a gentleman that starts and sells them locally from his greenhouse. Now, we have had really great production off of both types, so I'm not showing you this to say, oh my goodness, look how much bigger these are, because they're all different varieties of peppers, so they aren't necessarily that far ahead of the ones that I direct seeded. The growth really took off around the same time because of the temperatures that made them happy and made them want to skyrocket. So the pepper plants right here are barely bigger than the ones that were direct seeded in the ground over here. The plants behind there that are significantly larger than the rest of my pepper plants are all Aji Cachuchas. I'm not actually sure if that's how you pronounce it, but those plants really took off. These little spaceship looking peppers. This direct seeded Corbaci pepper is significantly smaller than the other ones, but it's absolutely covered in peppers. And we have harvested so many peppers off of this one plant, and it just keeps on giving. Shishito peppers are a favorite of ours for just pan frying and eating them. Just a little bit of oil and salt on these, and that's all you need, and they taste so good. They have amazing flavor. They also have incredible production on a very compact sized plant. Now, for those of you that have been following my channel, you may recall that I discovered one of the peppers in my sweet pepper garden was actually spicy, and that was the Shishito pepper. Occasionally you will encounter a spicy pepper. Most of them just have really good flavor and no spice whatsoever, but occasionally you will get a surprise spicy pepper in the bunch. I didn't actually remember that until we started eating them this season, so I was surprised again because I had forgotten. But the spice is very mild. It's not something that would bother most people that dislike spicy peppers. They're very, very mild. They're even more mild than a jalapeno. And something I've never been able to grow is a bell pepper. Never in all my years have I grown a bell pepper. We have bell peppers. It's the Yolo Wonder Pepper. So at some point during that video, I got distracted like a squirrel and I never finished recording. So my closing thoughts on direct seeding peppers is that we were very successful doing it here in Southeast Georgia, Zone 8B. But we do have a very long growing season here. So if you have a shorter growing season, I wouldn't recommend trying this. But it definitely worked here. I do still think I prefer starting peppers specifically inside. We did start seeing peppers growing, of course, a little bit earlier because they had at least a month head start on the direct seeded peppers. But if you forgot to start your peppers inside, or you just didn't have somewhere to start them and you don't want to buy any, and you live somewhere with a long growing season, give it a try. We have still gotten great crops off of those plants. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today.